I saw a movie today. I thought I was going to see Thunderbolts Butthole, but apparently I actually saw Butthole: The New Avengers. I don't know why Disney is so into buttholes lately. Anyway, honestly, if you have historically liked Marvel movies, this one was great. I suspect in time it'll be talked about in the same breaths as The Winter Soldier and I'm trying to remember what other Marvel movies the internet won't get mad at me for liking in 2025. A few major points, not a single sky beam. They also managed to do the whole formidable weapon thing without a villain specific colored energy blast. And nobody's helmets were popping on and off with bad CGI constantly. Lots of practical effects, tasteful humor throughout, characters were allowed to have emotions beyond quipping, while also still quipping. The one thing I enjoyed a good deal, particularly as you get closer to the end of the movie, there's a lot of subversion of expectations. And for those not aware, much of the funniest jokes you hear that really stick with you are because of subversion of expectation. Things are often seen as art and as meaningful because they subvert expectations. In the Gospels, Jesus frequently uses the phrase, "You've heard it said, blah, 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 but I say to you, blah, blah, blah." People with ADHD are known for figuring out the ending of movies, and we're also known for annoying everyone around us when we're watching them. One of the reasons I love Ted Lasso is because it so often zigs when you expect it to zag and then leaves you feeling kind of embarrassed that you ever thought that they were going to zag. So I'm sure a lot of people will trot out their same tired critiques that they use all the time that you expect them to do. They're going to say things like superhero fatigue. They're going to claim that extreme contemporary speculative fiction is not cinema, blah 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 blah. But I enjoyed it. Also, for Americans watching, apparently the Fourth Reich is going to try and tariff non physical goods that aren't purely made in the US. How that's going to work. I suspect that the goal is literally to make movies worse. Now, the film and TV industries have all kinds of issues. Just ask any child actor who isn't signed to a billion NDAs. But the end goal of this is to narrow the scope of popular art in the US. And that's sad. A lot of your best TV is filmed in Canada. If you wait for the post-credit scene in this movie, which I'd recommend, you're going to see a bunch of logos from the various provinces where parts of this movie were shot in or worked on. But remember, even as the old baby tries to make things worse for creatives in your country and everywhere else, and even as people like David Zaslav try and convince you that faux reality TV slop is worth watching, true creatives will always find ways to push against the sides of whatever fishbowls they're put in. Art under pressure may not always be good for the artist, but it often works out great for the art.